Okay, Sheriff. Here they are.
Tell the Marshal this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once. All
Genau,
right.
Patty, jetzt geht's los.
Let's see what we got.
Schauen wir uns mal an.
Who's it gonna be?
Eigentlich spiele ich immer mit den Weiblichen, oder? GTA schon.
It's got to be one of you.
Die Större sieht's aus. Was machst du denn? Patty, sag mal was. Männlich oder weiblich?
Don't try me now. Come on. Well, let's get you in there then. I'm gonna need your
Ach du
details.
Scheiße. Ach, einen Namen müssen wir noch eingeben.
You aren't going anywhere, and neither am I.
Gott, 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 Gott. Erstmal hier.
Take the time and get this right.
So, Hautton. Dunkel. Das brauchen wir später.
From what I hear, you ain't leaving us anytime soon.
Haare.
We're gonna need a fair record of you.
Gott, 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 Gott. Ich nehme erstmal das.
Tell me everything except that you're innocent. I'd find that hard to believe.
So. Fangen wir bei Ihnen an.
Quite a record we'll have on you.
Hässlich. 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 Noch schlimmer. Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Wo kommt denn der Bord her?
You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot.
Auf die
It's a
Fresse.
process, all right, but a necessary one.
Boah, das sieht alles so schlimm aus.
How you doing with that? Okay then.
Oh Gott, oh Gott. Was?
Yep.
Ich habe gesagt, was hat denn da für eine Fresse? Und die halt die Fresse. Barney. Jetzt sagt mal, welche soll ich nennen? Die sind alle stockhässlich, oder? Der geht ja vielleicht noch halbwegs hier. Das ist der Shield, das sind Chinesen. Japse. Wie sehen die denn aus, wenn die ganz alt sind? Ach so. Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Hey, hey, hey. Körperbau. Das ist ein Holzfäller. Ach, die hat die große Klappe, ne? 90, 60, 90. Du wolltest das schon Mann nehmen. Nee, ich kenne dich nicht anders. Oh, die sehen alles schlimm. Der Mann, das sieht aus wie E.T. nach Hause telefonieren. So irgendwie Arnold Schwarzenegger, ich komme wieder. Oh nee. Von der Seite geht er schon mal. Oh, lass mal neutral. Wangen. Bauerntrampel. Ah, das ist ja lieber vergoldet. Fällt es jetzt nicht so auf, dass die alle schon bald rausfallen. So. Sag ja nichts, Bunny. Nee, ich habe keine Party offen. Ach du Armer. Dann gut's Nächtle, Betty. Aber warte, ich kann eine Party machen. So, Party ist offen. Ich hoffe ja, dass die noch ein paar andere Versionen reinbringen. Machen wir das. So. Da kann man sie rausnehmen. So, hab das alles durch. Und nun? Vergrößern, anpassen, zufällig, zurück. Achso. Wieso denn, wenn es ganz dumpf ist? Schon mehr spucken.
That's all correct. I'll take a photograph. Bring your hands up onto your chest.
So schlecht sieht das doch gar nicht aus.
Here we go.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens ain't staffed! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
You with the hammer? And you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out near Blackwater. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah!
Ach, da ist er doch.
I'll tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh.
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay. Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns, and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. Then you better get on this horse. It's not much of an animal, but I haven't got far to ride. Must be odd being out of those leg irons. Get on the horse when you're ready. It ain't time for you to ride off on your own. Not quite yet. Now come along. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion.
Hallo.
My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months
Ach
of
so.
Sissica Penitentiary.
Ich dachte schon, das
Waiting to
Mikrofon
hang
stimmen,
you
hast du
for a
gemerkt.
murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though.
Hast du
I
dich
mean,
nicht
doesn't look
freigegeben?
like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that.
Keine Ahnung.
Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a
Also.
disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that
Oh, ich hab
too.
doch eingestellt, übertragen.
Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course, but you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least.
Ja, meins ist doch abgebrochen.
You can. He's just up here. There's the camp. Get your horse.
Ach so.
Tie it here.
Na los, jetzt tu doch mal das Ding anbinden hier. Stunden später.
This way. She's anxious to meet you.
Ja. Bisschen müde. Schmerzen vom Wetterwechsel, aber das ist
We're
normal.
back.
Hello. Jessica
Schweinekalt
Clark,
ist
how
gekommen.
do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Horley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't
So.
object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Horley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Oh nee. Dann schon den Hut. Was gibt's denn noch? Mäntel. Lederjacke. Wie sah der Mantel aus? Ja, der ist cool. Und was haben wir noch? Westen. Echt? Waffenausrüstung kann ich wählen, aber zeigt mir nichts an, komisch. Anpassen. Hemdkragen, achso. Geschlossen. Offen.
Ich habe da so ein kleines Problem mit meinem Strom.
Oh,
Ich steh auf, geh ins Bad, ins Klo, rauchen, will in der Küche mir Kaffee machen, mach das Licht an und bupp.
Sicherung raus.
Dann hab ich gedacht, okay, mir hat's vielleicht bloß Strom gefickt, gell?
Mhm.
Hab dann das Licht wieder ausgemacht.
Sieht alles scheiße aus irgendwie, ja.
Keine Ahnung, ich würde grad sagen. Hab dann das Licht wieder ausgemacht, bin am Kühlschrank hin. Kühlschrank tot. Dann auch doof, gell?
Mhm.
Geh ins Schlafzimmer, an Sicherungskasten, Sicherung draußen. Okay, Sicherung reingemacht. Warte. Und dachte so, okay, müsste ja jetzt eigentlich wieder funktionieren. Geh in die Küche, mach den Kühlschrank aus, Kühlschrank auf, Kühlschrank immer noch tot. Ich so, was zur Hölle ist jetzt los? Nichts funktioniert. Küche komplett tot, Bad komplett tot, weiß ich. Hab keine Ahnung, kein Bock, wieso, weshalb. Ah, alles klar. Dann habe ich meinen Elektriker geschrieben, ob er bitte vorbeikommen könnte. Ich brauche Hilfe.
Mhm.
Der ist dann auch vorbeigekommen. Nach dem Schaffen. Legt bei mir Treppe hoch, sagt Mama da.
That looks more comfortable. Polly,
Here, madam.
Und geht wieder.
you're very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one.
Ja, aber umsonst
Or
kommt
rather,
der
I
FI ja
intend
nicht
for
geflogen.
you to find out. And
Was
you
hast du denn alles
kill
angehabt?
You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices,
Naja, aber da
you're the
kann ja
only
sein, dass
other
irgendwas
victims of
gerade
their
kaputt
lives
geht.
still alive. You see, you walked into the town
dann
at
war dies.
approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested.
Hab ich in meiner Küche in meinem Bad
These bullets. This was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet.
Ich mag lieber
Back to work.
Schokoplätzchen.
Whatever your work may be.
Mit Kokos
I
drauf
don't
und sowas.
judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my
Sure.
shoulders.
ja entweder Vanillekippe
Goodbye, for now. Then hold
Nee,
it.
die sind nicht so meine Welt.
Go
die keine
introduce
Dinger.
him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Okay.
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Der Mülltonne ist leer.
Was? Drücke nach links, um das Spielermenü zu öffnen. Wähle Lager aus. Was nochmal?
Aber die Back jetzt der Mummelkiste.
Lagerort festlegen.
Wenn du mir deine Adresse schickst, vielleicht mache ich mir ja auch.
Wähle Creed Plains.
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk. Then head to see Clay Davies.
Tja,
He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
dann schickst du dann mal.
Good luck. Sooner you do it, the sooner we'll be in your own fight.
Ja, ich kann mal runterkommen. Hätte der Selina fahren können. Hättest du Selina auch gleich anhalten können, ihre Bläsi hinschaffen können. Ja, habe ich hier liegen. Eine 1 Terabyte 4er mit Red Dead Redemption. Echt? Ich finde, hier dreht sich die Kamera nicht so schön mit wie im Story-Modus. Nein.
Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed often. That's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Jetzt schaut bloß an die Bahn zu. Alle anderen sind raus.
Real charming. By the way, I heard.
Ach, dann bist du da, da ist größer Patty oder was hier, ne?
Well, some
Oder ist das
gentlemen
irgendjemand?
have
Wo ist
been
denn
robbing
jemand?
our
22 war
stages.
3.
They are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you
Ace.
let them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up in tall trees. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog, the latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us
sagt mir
are
jetzt nix.
very
Nö.
discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information.
Puh.
Good afternoon, sir.
Habe ich Uni geguckt. Jetzt dreht sich die Kamera wieder mit. Komisch. Bisschen was haben wir in der Tasche. Was wollte ich jetzt noch gucken? So, wo stellt man jetzt hier das scheiß Dings um? Das ist Tasche. Kompass. Normal. Aus. Okay. Wo sind jetzt hier die Einstellungen? Ach, da. Steuerung. Hau ab, Ace. Vibration aus. Aus. Ist doch alternativ. Ja. So, könnte ich eigentlich offline gehen hier.